Hi, and welcome to another edition of The Property Show. Imagine making millions out of grass farming? Yes. Later on the show, we analyze bamboo farming with the potential of transforming lives from middle-income earners to sustainable millionaires in record time. Unbelievable.
Bamboo gives you the opportunity to invest in a product really strong in terms of economic earnings.
The property pick of the week takes us to a well-designed apartment complex in Dagoretti, providing ultimate functionality and luxury. More on the show are creative tips on making cozy spaces. Affordable products and services with Telcom.
Key piece of our strategy to deliver very good value, especially on the data.
An interesting twist of pooling resources and getting onto the property ladder.
The difference between the US at that time and now is there were a lot of programs encouraging first-time homeowners. So there were lots of tax incentives, and there were additional tax incentives if you are a minority.
And the property gallery with ideal investment options available in the market. This conversation is live on our social media platforms. Shoot your views and questions and let's talk. Sit back and enjoy. As always, there is something for everyone. Our property pick of the week takes us to an apartment complex that is well designed for functional and luxury living. Let's see what they have to offer.
Finheights Apartments. Located at Dagoretti off Kikuyu Road, this development comprises of 28 modern 2- and 3-bedroom apartment units. With their strategic location just 100 meters off Kikuyu Road, the apartments are easily accessible. There is also easy access to Nairobi CBD and Westlands using Naivasha Road and the airport using the Southern Bypass. Accommodation features include spacious lounge cum dining area, guest cloakroom, modern fitted kitchen with granite tops, adjoining pantry, separate doby area, master ensuite, 2- and 3-bedroom, built-in wardrobes. Salient features include perimeter wall, CCTV and electric fence, elevated splash pool, children play area, 2 high-speed elevators, plug-in TV and fiber connectivity, borehole, generator for power backup, and 1 parking per unit.
Next, if you're currently renting and don't know where to begin when it comes to getting onto the property ladder, then this is the project for you. Karibu Homes. Let's check it out.
Karibu Homes is located on the banks of Athi River, just 1 kilometer from Mombasa Road, in an attractive yet serene setting by the river, just 25 minutes from Nairobi's Nyayo Stadium. The Athi homes have standard finishes with common features including open-plan living room and dining area, steel casement windows and brass curtain fittings, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and an adjacent utility area with doby sink, master bedroom ensuite and other bedrooms share a tiled bathroom, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes. The Tana homes have superior finishes with common features such as attractive open-plan living and dining room, kitchen and utility area, ceramic tile floors, steel casement windows and master bedroom ensuite, separate shared tiled bathroom and shower, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes.
Next, Mavoko Park. This project is located away from the noise, congestion and bustle of the Nairobi city. A haven of tranquility, surrounded by fresh air with beautiful background of nature. Let's see what they have to offer.
Mavoko Park is located in Syokimau off Community Road, 20 kilometers from Nairobi CBD and 11 kilometers from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Accommodation includes spacious living room and dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, spacious ensuite master bedroom with walk-in closet, common bathroom with shower, family room, balcony, and doby area with provisions for washing machine. Salient features include private garden, provision for exterior gas tank storage, cabro-paved driveways, underground and overhead water tanks, boundary wall with electric fence, borehole water system, mini shopping center, solar water heater, and advanced system for cable TV and internet.
Our next stop is Amani Ridge, an affordable place to call home, designed with modern luxury. Take a look.
Amani Ridge is an impeccable modern development in a desirable prime location of Syokimau, with a master layout plan to give you that easy and luxurious living. These apartments are setting new standards for the middle classes while offering the best in class amenities with its excellent spacing and beautiful architectural design. Amani Ridge lies in a 1,365 square feet area with spacious 3-bedroom apartments plus ADSQ. Accommodation includes generously sized living area, spacious dining room, open-plan kitchen, floor-to-ceiling cupboards, huge windows and a balcony, and all bedrooms are ensuite. Salient features include high perimeter wall, electric fencing, 24-hour security, ample parking space, borehole, backup power generator, and cabro-paved walkways.
Investing in the real estate sector today is one of the most secure ways to make profit in the medium and long term. Visit us at First Avenue and we'll help you make an informed decision. Our next conversation is on what I believe is the next frontier. Imagine making millions out of grass farming. Yes, bamboo farming, also known as the miracle plant, which has grown naturally over the years. We look at bamboo farming and how it transforms people's lives from middle-income earners to sustainable millionaires in record time. Unbelievable. I know the question many are asking, how does this happen? Let's hear more. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you, Nancy.
Who is Carol?
Well, Carol used to be a banker, and then the bamboo bug bit. So Carol has moved all the way from doing mortgage financing and just providing homes to Kenyans, to all the way then to becoming a bamboo entrepreneur.
Talk to us about bamboo and how it indeed transforming lives.
Well, bamboo is an interesting plant because bamboo does three great things. One, it increases people's income quite significantly. From an acre of bamboo, you can earn up to 500,000 shillings. And then looking at the environmental aspect of it, you then see bamboo transforming river lines, stopping erosion, and restoring our forests. And then at the same time, having serious social impact in the communities where we operate.
Break it down for me and most Kenyans. How can we plug in and how can it benefit me?
Well, for us, we've made it very simple. Through the gated community of forests, we're able to then allow you to own your own forest, which I think is exciting. And some people even call it a bamboo apartment, where you invest as little as 475,000. And
one-off payment or
that's a one-off payment. And that gives you 1 acre of bamboo forest of your very own for a period of 29 years. And once you've invested, Greenport then takes the work, does all the planting of the bamboo, sources the land, plants the bamboo, takes care of it for 4 years. From the 5th year onwards, you then begin to earn your income.
Many of us are looking for investments that can indeed transform our lives. Break down how, if I buy into your project today, how you grow it and at what point do I start earning an income?
Okay. If you invest in Greenport today, we then will get you an acre, 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres, depending on your ability. And thereafter, we plant the bamboo and take care of the bamboo for the next 4.5 years. From the 5th year onwards, you begin to harvest annually. And each year, the bamboo is harvested. Bamboo is interesting because it grows, it's a perennial crop. It's actually like a grass. And therefore, each year, you start harvesting what is ready for processing into different commercial products.
Do we have a market for bamboo in Kenya?
Yes, we definitely have a product for bamboo products. You know, bamboo is actually, it affects all parts of our lives, from the flooring that we have, to the furniture, to ornamental bamboo, like we have behind us. And you can make a raft of products, including clothes. So it is our intention one day to have bamboo clothes so that we can have them impact to especially energy, which is a big thing, especially for the lower end of the market.
Our viewers at home would be asking, how many acres do I require to plant bamboo to earn what you're talking about?
Well, say if you invested in 5 acres of bamboo, and that will cost you about 1.9 million shillings. You will then, from the 5th year onwards, begin to earn a minimum of 1.25 million
Per annum,
all the way to about 2.8 million by the 8th year of investment. And thereafter, each year, you expect to earn a similar amount.
Where does one buy their seedlings from?
Well, the seedlings, that is a whole different proposition. Because if you're farming oriented or so inclined, as many of us pretend to be sometimes, you can actually decide to plant your own bamboo, especially on the riparian land or actually as an investment. It actually gives you sufficient income of between 250,000 to about 500,000 per acre, and that can compete with any other agricultural crop. Yes.
Let's come back to Greenport. Who is Greenport and what exactly are you offering Kenyans?
Greenport is a company that was started by people who had a passion for creating a different kind of product, one that would give Kenyans a chance to diversify their investments. Bamboo gives you the opportunity to invest in a product that is not only green in terms of environmental impact, but also one that is really strong in terms of economic earnings, and at the same time gives you a chance to then contribute to things like increasing our forest cover. It's a green investment. It's one that gives you good income while at the same time doing good for the community.
You know, Carol, so many people come and tell us agribusiness is the next frontier, bamboo is the next frontier. Why should I invest in bamboo farming?
One thing about agroforestry that many people are beginning to realize is that if you compare that with, say, investment in the stock market, which moves up and down, when we look at the wood deficit in our country, bamboo investments will sustain continuous growth into the long term. So it's not affected by economic downturns because people will have to use energy. KTDA will have to process their tea. Other people will continue to use firewood if we don't have them, have other alternatives like bamboo briquettes. So in terms of giving you an investment that first of all compares favorably in terms of returns, better than the stock market on a continuous basis, then you find that bamboo really, really gives you a good opportunity. And if it was a corporate person considering this as an investment, take an insurance company for instance, all they are looking for is annuities. Which better product would it be than to invest in a bamboo forest, which will continue to give you returns for the next up to 40 years, which is how long a bamboo crop takes before it matures.
Asante sana, Carol, and we are watching you.
Thank you.
Asante
Thank you,
sana.
Nancy.
Congratulations.
We look forward to this partnership.
I'm
and
excited.
we look forward also to many, many people joining the bamboo journey.
I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Investing in bamboo plantations? Here are some tips that will guide you in making the decision. Bamboo is different. Unlike other modes of forestry investments that take 10 to 15 years to mature, bamboo is fast growing and it can offer investors returns at a much earlier stage than other forestry investments. Low capital investment. Bamboo requires modest capital investment and can generate steady income for investors, mainly because of the short growth cycle. It has green credentials. Due to fast growth, bamboo absorbs carbon up to 4 times as much as conventional forestry plantations. Captive market. As bamboo is now starting to replace hardwood in the construction industry, there is a growing market for the crop. Diverse uses. These range from construction to food, fuel, and textiles, making it a worthwhile investment because of the market for the products. Diversification of returns. The various uses of bamboo, such as generating high-value products, shows a diverse means of getting returns. 5 times more wood biomass than any other wood. Bamboo produces biomass of more than 4 to 5 times as high as sugarcane, with a higher bulk density and lower ash content. In addition, it is relatively free from pests and diseases compared to other plants. Maintenance of the plantation. Bamboo requires few nutrients and it can grow in soil inhospitable to other plants. Government approval and support. The government of Kenya has recognized the potential of bamboo as the catalyst for economic growth, therefore promoting commercial bamboo farming. Diverse growth environments. Bamboo can tolerate dry conditions. The diversity in the different environments makes it a worthwhile investment.
The process of raising bamboo seedlings starts with the nurseries. These are the beds where we do broadcasting of seeds. There are 2 methods of seedlings raising. One is through the seed and the other one is through splits. Where we are is where raising the seedling through by way of seeds starts. Now once the seedlings are ready from the seedbed, they are brought into this tunnel where the seedling will be transplanted into individual pot. Now in this pot, the seedling will be nurtured to grow to this medium size. At this size, the next process we do is hardening. Hardening involves root pruning, reducing the amount of water, and reducing the amount of fertilizers. All that in preparation for the plants to go into the shade net, which is the second last stage before they go to the field. The root pruning I was talking about is trimming off these roots with a pair of scissors, because these already were anchoring into the ground, which is not correct. So they are trimmed as part of hardening for the next stage where they will be under shade net. The structure you are seeing here has a polythene lining and a shade net on top. So this is like it's a tunnel, but it's more of a greenhouse. But now we want to harden them further by exposing them to the natural open condition. From the tunnels, the seedlings are relocated to this shade structure. This particular nursery is in a hot area. The temperatures in the open goes up as high as 35 degrees centigrade, which is a bit too hot. That's why we have this net to screen off some of the heat. The shade provided assists in reducing the volumes of water that we use in irrigating. After about 6 months to 8 months, the seedling will be ready for field planting.
Well, as someone once said, opportunities come dressed in overalls. Who knows, maybe the first million is stashed in the middle of a bamboo thicket. Think about it. We're taking a short break. Coming up, affordable products and services with Telkom. Creative ways on making cozy spaces. And an interesting twist of pulling resources and getting onto the property ladder.
It's that pragmatic approach that a lot of successful property owners take. They get in where they can fit in, they save what they can.
We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.
Introducing the Freedom Data Bundle, the only data bundle that gives you free SMS, free WhatsApp, and free Telkom to Telkom calls. Dial *544# today and experience real freedom. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. Telkom is taking the market by storm with affordable products and services. Let's hear more from the team.
After the rebranding that was in June, Telkom has a wide variety of offers to give. First of all, we launched a 4G. So basically, if you are in any 4G areas and you're using 4G devices, you get to browse for free. That's one. Number two, free WhatsApp through the bundles that we were giving. So we came with free WhatsApp. There was the free Amkia bundle, which is still running up to now from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. You are allocated 50 MB free on a daily basis, yes, of which you don't have to pay for. We have voice options, we have prepaid and postpaid. So about prepaid, we have the Hola data bundle, we have the Freedom package, and we have the Tujuane. Tujuane is, the normal rates. The normal rates will apply. Here you'll call telecom to telecom for 2 shillings. You'll call across networks for 3 shillings, and SMSs 1 shilling. It does not come with data bundles. That's just the basic one. Huh? You've not put any offers on it. When we come to the Hola, Hola has 3 options. We have the Hola, Hola Plus, and Hola Premium. Hola goes for 9 shillings. You get 40 minutes allocated to make calls. You'll also get like 100 SMSs, and it lasts for a day. It goes for 9 shillings. Then you'll get 20 MBs of data. With the Hola Plus, it goes for 19 shillings. You get 20 MB data, free calls, telecom to telecom, free SMSs across networks. The other networks, you'll call them at a calling rate of 1.8 shillings. It's the lowest right now in the country. Hola Premium, it lasts for 3 days. It goes for only 49 shillings. You get 100 MBs of data allocated to you, free calls, telecom to telecom, free SMSs across networks, and a calling rate of 1.8 shillings as well. Yes, for only 49 shillings. And it goes for 3 days. It does not have an auto renewal. Both the Hola and the Hola Plus, they have an auto renewal. 9 shillings and 19 shillings. To subscribe for Hola, you dial *10 hash. Yes, then you'll get the different options that I just told you about, Hola, Hola Plus, and Hola Premium. To unsubscribe, basically *11 hash. So the Freedom Data Bundle, first of all, to subscribe, you just dial *544 hash. It will be the first option. It has different wallets in it. You can get the Freedom Daily, there's the Freedom Weekly, there's the Freedom Monthly. The Freedom Data Bundle, if I compare it to Hola, the best thing about Freedom is that Freedom will come with free WhatsApp. As much as Hola is coming with free calls, telecom to telecom, of which also Freedom is offering, Freedom will come with a free WhatsApp. You get free SMSs across all networks. The calling rate is a bit expensive as compared to Hola. It's 2 shillings, so 0.02 shillings cents actually. But now the best thing about Freedom is that it has daily, weekly, and monthly. So you can get to subscribe from the wide variety of data bundles. It starts from the lowest, 39 shillings daily package. There you'll get 100 MBs of data, free WhatsApp, free calls, telecom to telecom, and the other lines you call them at a calling rate of 2 shillings. Amcare is a bundle that we give free of charge. To subscribe to Amcare, you just dial *50 hash. Then you get the free bundle allocated. We are the only telco company right now in Kenya offering free data bundles. You get it daily. You get 50 MB from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Yes, at no cost. Now, when it comes to data, we have a very wide wallet. We have the daily bundle. We have the monthly. We have the XL. We have the 90-day bundle. And now there is a newly Freedom bundle that has been incorporated. So yes, from all that wide variety of bundles. Let's say daily bundles, actually still right now we are the company offering the best subscription of daily bundles. Our rates are only 9 cents per MB. So basically that means that with 49 shillings per day, you get an allocation of 400 MB. That's on the XL package. On 99 shillings, you get 1 GB per day. Yes, so 9 cents per MB, basically we have the most affordable browsing rates in the country right now.
Visit any telecom outlet and be part of the move at affordable rates. Next, the Accessory Spot. We take a look at easy ways to make your home a cozy sanctuary. Let's hear the tips.
Whether you live in an apartment, have a living room with extremely high ceilings, or simply have a lot of space to fill, there are plenty of easy, affordable ways to make your home a comfy sanctuary. Having a cozy home is all about comfort. Surround yourself with plenty of cushions and always keep a throw blanket on your favorite chair or sofa for extra warmth on demand. You can mix textures and patterns, but always stick to shades that complement each other. Lighting is key to a cozy home. The atmosphere of a room can be changed with a flick of a switch. For a soft, warm glow, use floor lights and table lamps instead of harsh overhead lighting. Try hanging chandeliers low over the dining table for a welcoming place to eat and to mark out your dining zone. Make your bedroom a super cozy space to retreat with layer upon layer of comfortable bedding and pillows. Accessorize your bedside table with soft lighting, a good book, or a lamp to add a design or flair. Go overboard with leafy, long green plants. Having lots of plants brings life into a space and makes it feel like the kind of welcoming place you want to spend an afternoon or even host guests. Keep family photos out on display. Instead of using the old traditional frame, use a fun and creative way to keep your favorite photos displayed for all to see.
You too can transform your home to a welcoming sanctuary. Here at the Property Show, we work with interior designers who can help you spruce up your space within your budget. Our homeowner today shares an interesting twist of pooling resources to get onto the property ladder. Let's hear more. Karibu sana on the show.
Thank you.
And who is Nuru?
So Nuru is a mother. I work in the banking industry. I'm also a Christian and a community advocate. Yes.
Wow, and when did you start your home ownership journey?
So I started my home ownership journey when I finished college, university in the US. My sisters and I pooled our resources together and we were able to buy a home, a 3-bedroom home. Yes.
Wow, you know, a lot of people say that the market in the US is completely different from what we have in Kenya. Basically, you were young.
Yes.
How did you start? How come in Kenya we are not able to start the journey when we are young?
This is true.
What's the difference?
So I was in my 20s when I finished college. So the difference between the US at that time and, because now I'm in my 40s, but the difference between the US at that time and now is there were a lot of programs encouraging first-time homeowners. So there were lots of tax incentives and there were additional tax incentives if you were a minority. So we were first-time homeowners and we were categorized as black, obviously, because we're not African American, but we're categorized as a black minority. So we're able to take advantage of that to access the property market. I think here the difference is I'm not seeing the same types of tax programs and incentive programs to stimulate that home ownership movement.
Do you think if we change some of the policies, it would stimulate more people to get in onto the property ladder?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we were three of us, we would not have been able to afford a home individually. Even when we pooled our resources, probably we might not have been able to afford the type of home that we got through a mortgage. So if we can look at, from a policy perspective, if we can look at some of those best practices in such markets, I think we would be able to see higher uptake in homes.
Let's come back home.
Yes.
And how did you get started in Kenya?
So I think the experience from the US taught me a few vital lessons. One, to get into a home, you need to save. You need to have some resources saved up. I remember we were literally going on a forced diet so we can afford our first home. So we cut back on a lot of the expenses that we had.
You need to sacrifice.
So you need to sacrifice. So we weren't shopping. I mean, a lot of my friends were wearing name brand, Prada, Gucci, whatever. I couldn't afford that because I knew I was saving towards my home. I drove a Toyota. A lot of people were upgrading their cars. I stayed with the same car for many years. So I borrowed that learning when I came back. The fact that you need to save, you need to be pragmatic. The second lesson I borrowed from that experience here is this idea of getting in where you can fit in. So
everybody wants to start in Runda.
Yes, everyone wants to be in Runda or in Karen. They want to have a plot in Nyanyuki, yes. And another one in Naivasha. And sometimes, you know what, your budget cannot afford that. And I think it's that pragmatic approach that a lot of successful property owners take. They get in where they can fit in, they save what they can, and they buy, when the market is right, what they can afford. They really don't stretch themselves. So lots of avenues. You could either save and buy, or you can save and then get a loan to supplement what you've been able to save. Yes. That way your monthly loan repayment is not too high.
It's not too high, and you can afford because you have other expenses.
This is true.
Let's talk about what you bought in Kenya.
Yeah.
Where did you buy? How did you pick it? Who helped you? Who financed? How did you manage your finances? This time you're alone.
Yes. So yeah, this time I'm alone. It took me about 4 years actually to save. I saved for 4 years, and then I got a mortgage. So the mortgage plus my savings was able to help me get an apartment. And how I found the apartment is just I started looking around, driving around. I asked the caretaker where I was renting to help me look. I'll give you some money to be my agent. So he would get on a matatu and go around looking for homes. So I looked at many different homes. I actually started up here. I started thinking, oh, I need a nice big home because I work in the banking industry. So I thought, oh, I need a big house and I need to get a big mortgage. And then I reminded myself, listen, you need to get in where you can fit in. Don't go for the Runda if you cannot sustain a Runda mortgage. So I was able to find an apartment. The caretaker found the apartment for me. He became my agent, and I gave him a nice little finder's fee, and the rest, as they say, is history.
So what did you like about the apartment you bought?
Yes.
Is it the location, and what are the amenities that really caught your eye?
So I'm a big believer in being simple. So where we grew up, we would commute long distances to go to school. And I felt that for my daughter, I didn't want this idea of long commutes. So I was looking at proximity to schools. I was looking at proximity to shopping kiosks and infrastructure to allow me to get in and out. I was also looking at amenities within the compound. Is there a backyard for children to play? Is there a swimming pool? So I was looking for all those amenities. And those are actually the typical amenities that drive house prices.
Yes.
So as much as you might be looking at those amenities for your personal benefit, they help you when you're ready to sell that property, get a better price.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So a lot of people look for gated community, backyard, accessibility to shops, to schools, gas stations, schools, and these things. Hospitals.
Yes.
So you might be looking at a unit for your own personal benefit, but at the same time, some of those attributes will help you when you're ready to sell. To sell the house.
So you bought the house. What were the challenges and how did you pull finances?
Okay, so I got a mortgage. I saved and got a mortgage. And some of the challenges I think was on the legal process. I think the legal process in this country is
takes too long.
Oh my goodness, it's just, that's one of the biggest deterrents I think to home ownership. It took me almost a year to go through to complete the transaction. Because of the search in the lands office, the charging of the title deed, and then you get the mortgage and you proceed. But the land office process was just, it was terrible. We really need to do something around automating the process. Yeah,
I think that's something that is ongoing.
I think it's ongoing now.
And I think the day we get it right, it's gonna just ease a lot of the difficulties that people encounter when buying property.
Absolutely, yes.
conversation continues, we'll learn the 3 key things towards getting onto the property ladder. You can pay as you go, pull resources together, and if you're thinking mortgage, think long term. Catch that conversation next week. Next, the property gallery.
Woodley Springs is located off Gong Road within a pristine gated neighborhood having a close proximity to major businesses. The development comprises of 29 3-bedroom units having a plinth area of 150 square meters and 155 square meters with master ensuite and DSQ, as well as 15 2-bedroom units with master ensuite having a plinth area of 89 square meters. Accommodation includes a foyer entrance, living room, large French windows, dining area, modern kitchen with granite tops and fitted cupboards, laundry area, master ensuite with high-spec fitted bathroom, and domestic quarters. Salient features include 24-hour security, perimeter wall with electric fence, basement parking, rooftop entertainment area, high-speed lifts, gym, borehole, water treatment plant, CCTV, DSTV, backup generator, and a provision for solar water heating system. Prices: 2-bedroom units are 10.5 million Kenya shillings and their rental income is 50,000 Kenya shillings per month. Enkai Gardens Phase 3 is located approximately 7 kilometers from Nanyuki town and 900 meters off the Marura-Nanyuki Tarmac Road. The location of the plots offers stunning views of Mount Kenya. Other amenities available include shopping and banking facilities in Nanyuki and Cedar malls. Schools include Breba Nanyuki, Brickwood School, and Moi Equator, making it suitable for family living. The price for an eighth of an acre is between 400,000 Kenya shillings and 750,000 Kenya shillings, payable in installments, and each plot comes with a ready title deed.
At First Avenue, we have a range of properties available to let as well as for sale. Call on us or connect with us on our social media platforms and let's get started. We can also arrange for private viewing. Indeed, the real estate industry continues to thrive with opportunities across the whole property spectrum. What's in store for us this year? Here at the Property Show, every Sunday, we'll continue highlighting the whole property spectrum from affordable housing solutions, new building technologies, commercial, rental and residential markets, plots, financial options, expert insights, and much, much more. Thank you for watching The Property Show. See you next Sunday. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.